Welcome to the March episode of County Connection, where we talk about events, programs, and services offered by Summit County government. I'm your host, Julie Suter, Public Affairs Coordinator for Summit County. For our first segment, we have Leslie Walker from the Summit County Art Forum. Welcome, Leslie.
Thanks, Julie. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you again. So, Leslie, the Art Forum is both a committee of folks as well as a display space within the county.
Yes, it is. So the Art Forum, the name is semi-new. We are formerly the Summit County Arts Exhibit Committee. There's the reason why we are now the Art Forum.
Kind of a mouthful, not anymore.
Yes, exactly. So like you said, we are a place and we are a committee. The place is outside of the Frisco Library in the County Commons, and we have a rotating exhibit that we display there. Right now it seems like we're going to be 3 times a year for about 4 months at a time.
Okay, and the objective here is to really showcase local artists here in our own community.
Yes, we have a huge wealth of artists and very talented folks here. So we really want to give them an opportunity to display their skills and their beautiful creations. So right now our display is Earth and Sky, and one of the really big artists that we have is Daniel McVeigh. And if you've been on social media a lot in the county, you'll see the night sky photographer, and that is Daniel McVeigh. And he has a lot of really, really cool shots of the Gore Range and other places around Summit at night. Technically, he is an astrophotographer, but we have about 10 other artists who are displaying there right now too. We have watercolor artists, we have glass artists, we have the FERC bag ladies are on display.
Right.
Lots of really cool stuff. Some fabric, some quilt artists. You really need to check it out.
Awesome. Yeah, and all of them celebrate that theme of earth and sky, so really the great outdoors. And,
exactly.
And and I have seen a few shots of the astrophotography from Daniel McVeigh, and those are really some beautiful pieces that he has up.
Yes, they are. They're pretty compelling. A lot of people like to just stop. They walk up the stairs and tend to just go to the library, and all of a sudden their eye is caught by the really cool work that Daniel has right next to the stairwell.
All right. And so how many artists are there?
I believe we have 11 artists on display right now. We have Rocket Nelson, who welcomes you as you go into the library. Leon Littlebird has donated for this show a piece by his father, who was a longtime local in Silver Plume.
So the arts run in that family.
The arts run in that family. Yes. Bill Linfield is a pretty well-known nature photographer in the area. He's up there. John Moreau is up there. Jamie Callahan, who is a graphic designer and the owner of a graphic design business in Frisco. Christina Davis. I'm missing somebody. Bill Novak. Joe Patain is the glass artist, and I think that's it.
All right.
I'm sure I'm missing somebody.
Good memory. That's pretty impressive.
Yes.
All right. And so how long is this exhibit on display for?
It's about 4 months.
Okay.
It will end about mid-May, and at that time we will switch over to our summer display, which will be E(motion).
All right, so tell us a little bit more about that theme. So each exhibit is built on a theme.
Yes.
And what is emotion?
Well, what is it to you? That's exactly.
I wish I had some artistic ability and I'd create something.
That's sort of, we wanted to keep the themes distinct enough so that people would be able to figure out what they have in their repertoire to
speak to them.
Yes, exactly. But we also wanted to make them broad enough that folks could also be very creative. So emotion, think about motion, think about all of the sports that we do in Summit County, all of the emotions that come from the sports and the athletic activities that we do here. You know, how it feels to summit a 14er, or for a small child to actually make it down a ski slope for the first time, or anything else in that whole world.
That might kind of fall into that concept or be someone's personal interpretation
Exactly.
of it. Great.
Exactly.
And so you've already started collecting the first few pieces,
Is
that right?
Yes. We actually were donated a piece last summer by the Hendon family, who spends part of their time in Frisco, I believe, and part of their time in Arizona. And it is a cyclist that is made out of 4,000 pieces of tiny aluminum cans. So if you look closely at this piece, you'll see Coca-Cola, you'll see Coors Light, you'll see A&W, lots of different colors and lots of different, lots of different things that lots of people drink all the time. It's really creative. It's a very interesting piece. They donated it to the county last summer, and so during the Pro Cycling Challenge, this piece was on display at Arapahoe Basin because they were the stage 2 finish. I believe it was the stage 2 finish.
Okay.
And so about 5,000 people were able to see it as they came in and out of the festivities.
Cool.
We are going to put it up in the senior center or the community and senior center for the next month or so, and then it will be part of our collection in May.
All right.
And it'll rotate around the county after that.
Great. So you're still in the process of curating pieces. So tell people if they feel like they have an existing piece or a great idea that might fall into the emotion theme, how would they go about submitting their piece for consideration?
Well, there's 2 ways. You can either email me at leslie.walker@summitcountyco.gov, or if you can't remember that, you can just go to the county website, search under community development, and go to the art forum. We have actually, this is brand new as well for us. We've never had this type of a web presence before underneath the county guidelines and auspices, and we're really excited about it. You can find out everything that's going on with the art forum, how to be involved with the committee, the displays that we have up by going to, again, the Summit County website. And I'll let Julie speak to that. Click on community development and go to the art forum.
Right. All right. Yeah, lots of great info on there. And then one more exhibit that is up right now that people should definitely check out as they're in county buildings is at the Summit County Community and Senior Center in Frisco.
Yes, it is. The Snowy Peak School, which is the local alternative high school, their students have been putting together artwork for about the last year or so with the Summit County Arts Council. The Summit County Arts Council contacted us, and they really wanted to have the students work on the walls, so we made it happen this late February through mid-March. There are masks, there are alcohol tincture tiles that are painted that are super cool, and a couple of acrylics as well. These kids are really talented, and the outreach that the Summit County Arts Council has done with the Snowy Peak School has been pretty phenomenal.
Awesome. And and what an awesome program that the students there can take advantage of the talent of local artists, and they spend some time up at the Breck Creative Arts.
They do. They do. Everybody works together. It's a really good thing.
Neat, yeah. So definitely head over to the Community and Senior Center where you can check out the fruits of their labor.
And then if you want to help fund the art forum on March 13th, it's a Sunday, we are having a breakfast at the Elks Club.
Oh, excellent.
So you can get a hold of me through the website again to get tickets, or else you can just show up the day of.
Okay, so that's March 13th at the Elks Lodge in Silverthorne.
In Silverthorne.
Okay, yep. And what time does that breakfast take?
It's 9 to noon.
9 to noon. Oh, so you could it could be brunch even.
Exactly.
Depending on how early you get up and at them.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks so much for stopping by and letting us know what's going on with the art forum, Leslie, and keep up the great work.
Thanks.
All right. We're going to take a quick break, but stick with us. When we come back, you'll have a chance to meet our brand new Summit County Road and Bridge Director.